Today we are starting new chapter, friction. Okay, first question, what is friction? We say that the force which opposes motion, is called friction. Friction always acts in the direction opposite to the motion or opposite to the motion which the body may tend to have. It acts in the direction opposite to it. If a body has tendency to move in the direction of east, or it's actually moving in the direction of east, then the friction will act in the direction of west, just exactly opposite. Now, how do we measure friction? Friction is measured by, it is seen that the force of friction is directly proportional to the normal reaction N, whereas friction is proportional to N. Friction force we denote by small s. Friction given by a body is directly proportional to the normal. N stands for normal reaction. N means normal reaction. N means normal reaction. To remove this sign, we multiply by a constant. That constant we denote by the symbol mu. We write mu n, where mu is called coefficient of friction. Mu is known as coefficient of friction. This depends upon the nature of the surface, of the type of surface on which the body is lying or the body is having tendency to move or is moving. Nature of the surface. Some surface will be rough, very rough. It will have a greater value of mu. Some will have less rough surface. It will have lesser value. Some surface will be smooth. It will have very, very low value of mu. But as a matter of fact, no surface is perfectly smooth. Though you may polish it, you may reduce friction and all, but there will be some friction offered by it. Friction means a necessary evil. It will be there. Though the amount of friction will be less, but it is there. It will be there. Sometimes we say muddy surface, watery surface, slippery. So, though the friction value is less, but friction is there. And friction is only holding us, it's allowing us to stand or to be at rest on the ground, on the surface of ground. And it is only helping us to walk even. It is allowing us to grip the surface of the ground. So, friction is measured by the formula F equal to mu n. This is the formula of friction. Now, I talk about normal reaction. Okay, what is normal reaction and how do we measure it? Okay, please have a look at it properly. If I have a surface like this, horizontal surface, and a body lies here, weight of the body will be acting here downward, mg. The ground will give a reaction perpendicular direction, normal to the surface, Action, reaction, the body is applying a force on the ground, that is action, and ground is giving a reaction in the perpendicular direction, that is called normal reaction. Normal is perpendicular. So you have to draw the normal reaction like this. Normal reaction will come like this, N. Normal reaction will be perpendicular to the surface, remember, perpendicular to the surface. How can we measure the value of N? The value of N will be equal to mg. The value of N is equal to mg. This one and this one, because the body is still at rest, one is not lifted neither up nor is going further down, that means these two are balancing each other. We say the normal reaction value is equal to mg. That is the weight of the body. It is equal to the weight of the body. I'll write n is equal to mg here. Have you understood? Yes, boys, tell me.
Yes, sir.
For a normal surface, when the surface is like this, no, the normal reaction will be equal to mg, directly mg. Okay. Now, for an inclined surface like this, for an inclined surface, angle theta here, body is lying here, weight of the body will act like this, weight, mg. We'll have two components. If you remember it, this component will be cos, mg cos theta. This component will be mg sin theta. Okay? Is it okay, boys?
Yes, sir.
Now the normal reaction here in this case, normal reaction should be perpendicular to the surface. Here is the surface. Normal reaction you have to draw like this. This way you have to draw. Normal reaction here. And n will be like this. Perpendicular to this surface. Here is the surface. See, perpendicular. It should look like perpendicular. Don't draw like this. Don't draw like this. This surface is never looking perpendicular. It has to be normal to the surface, perpendicular to the surface. This time, what is the value of n coming now? The value of n now will come mg cos theta. N is balancing this one, mg cos theta. Have you understood, boys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please keep responding. Then I think that the class is live. Okay. So normal reaction in horizontal surface is equal to mg, and in an inclined surface, n will be equal to mg cos theta. Once we know the normal reaction, we can calculate the friction offered by this surface, offered by this surface. Value of mu will be provided in the question, will be given in the question. That value into the value of n, you will multiply, you will get the friction value. How much is the friction given by that surface? You will come to know. Okay, now there are situations. Suppose here only, we are giving a force like this way, we are pulling it by a force F. Making some angle here, making some angle. This is theta. One example. So, what happens? This force will break up into two components. This component will come F cos theta. This component will come F sin theta. Am I right or wrong? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
I'm breaking. We are applying a force F in this direction. There is an extra force given F. An external force given F here, making some an angle theta. That means we can call it a force of pull. We can call it as a force of pull. This F is breaking into two components, F cos theta and F sin theta. This time, what is the value of normal reaction? We check. What is the value of normal reaction? Normal reaction value will be, see, two of the forces are acting up and one force is acting down. This time, we will be writing the equation like this. This plus this, I write that is n plus F sin theta is equal to mg. This component also will be in the upward direction. Therefore, n value will become now mg minus F sin theta. mg minus F sin theta. This is the value of normal reaction in this case. That time the value of normal reaction will become this. Have you understood, boys?
Yes, sir.
Please let me know. Otherwise, I will clarify again. Or if you ask me to explain again, I'll explain. Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, n
Yes,
is
yes.
opposite to m. N is opposite to mg, no?
Not necessary. N is the normal reaction, the force reaction coming perpendicular to the surface, from the surface, like this, perpendicular to the surface. So, previous case, when this is not there, n is equal to mg. Here, n value is equal to mg cos theta. Perpendicular, no, this line is perpendicular. So, what value we are having here? This side, what force is balancing normal reaction? Mg cos theta. I will write n is equal to mg cos theta. But this time, we see that two of the forces are acting upward and one force is acting downward. and this is the body's at rest, body is not going up or neither going down, that means this plus this is equal to mg, we like that. Therefore, n value will become mg minus f sin theta. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Say no. Okay.
Sir.
Now here also, if we are applying a force like this F, this way, one example. This force is making some angle here, like this, some angle. This angle I took theta, so I take this different angle. Maybe this angle is alpha. What will happen now? Tell me. This F will break into two components. One component here, one component will be here. This component will come F cos alpha. This component will come F sin alpha. What is the value of normal reaction now? Tell me, what can you write now? In this case, in this figure, what can we write for normal reaction? We can write this plus this is equal to this. These two are acting upward like this, and this is acting downward, opposite. So what should I write now? Tell me here. In this case, I would be writing n plus f sin alpha is equal to mg cos theta. Therefore, n value will be how much then? Mg cos theta minus f sin alpha. This will be the value of n. So normal reaction in different situations, you understood how do we calculate? Understood this case? Once again, what do you say? Now say fast.
Yes, sir.
Have you understood this case? Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. So normal reaction, don't think it is always equal to mg. It depends upon the situation and depends upon the type of figure. You see, normal reaction will be always perpendicular to the surface, not perpendicular to the body, but perpendicular to the surface, whatever surface it is. That is why it is called normal reaction. Normal means perpendicular, reaction to the surface. If the surface is like this, normal reaction will be like this. If the surface is tilted, normal reaction will come like this way. If the surface is this way, so its normal reaction will come like this, perpendicular to the surface. Have you understood? Yes, tell me.
Yes, sir.
And once we know the normal reaction, we multiply by the value of mu and we can calculate the force of friction. We can calculate the force of friction. Okay. Now, just have a look at it. I give a situation here like this. I say mass of the body is 10 kg and mu value is given 0.2. Mu doesn't have a unit, okay? Mu value is given 0.2. Calculate the force of friction between the body and the ground. How much is the force of friction? Calculate, question says that. So first I will be writing a mg. Mg means 10 into the value of g you're taking 10, that means 100 Newton. Normal reaction is here up. I'll be writing like this. N is equal to 100 only. N is equal to mg 100 Newton. Therefore, friction formula is mu into n. 0.2 into normal reaction is 100. 0 point will go, answer will come 20 Newton. Friction value will come how much here? 20. The value of friction will come 20 Newton. 1 minute please. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Hello, hello. There was a phone call.
yes, sir.
Can you see me?
No, sir.
Can you see?
No, sir.
No, no, you cannot. Okay, just a minute, hold on. I'll reconnect, huh? Start recording, yeah? Okay. So you can say that the force of friction out here is 20 Newton. Okay. Now I ask you to find the acceleration. Okay, just see, have a look. Now we are giving a force like this, F. F is equal to like this. What direction the force friction will act? 20 Newton will act in this direction like this. Friction will act in this direction, opposite to the tendency of the motion or opposite to the force applied. I give a force of 100 Newton. And now I'll ask you calculate the acceleration produced in the body. How to calculate acceleration? Equation I will write like this F minus F. F minus F is equal to ma. I will be writing this equation. One force is that is 100 Newton and this force is 20 Newton. Value of friction is 20 Newton. This minus this is producing motion. This is 100. Friction is 20. Mass is 10 into A. Now I'll calculate the answer. Answer is coming 8. 8 meters per second square. You can say that the body is moving. The body is moving with an acceleration of 8. You can say that. Have you understood this situation? Boys, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay? Yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
Sir, if the body is in
Anybody-
rest, will it still have friction?
Friction will be there, no. That is why friction is not allowing the body to move. Friction is there. Without friction, how will body be at rest? Body is gripped by body is held by the friction force. It's not allowing it to move. The friction will be there. Now I give another value now. Just if force value I'm changing, now I'm writing 50. Can you find acceleration? Yes. Here I'll write 50 and I'll calculate the answer. This time the answer is coming 5. Same thing. 50 must be bigger than the friction, then only the motion is produced. We write here 50 minus 20 is equal to, here, sorry. 50 minus 20, the answer will come 3 meters per second square. Applied force is 50 now. Have you understood? Now I'm giving a force of 20 Newton here, 20 Newton. What is the acceleration? Applied force is 20. The 20 minus 20, what is the answer? 0. Boys, are you understanding the situation what I am discussing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the value of acceleration produced in the body? What is the value of acceleration? 0. That means the body is not moving. The body is not moving.
Yes, sir.
Your force is not sufficient to move the body. Your force is insufficient. Now I give a force of 10 Newton. Out here I like 10. The value of A will come. This is coming minus 10 is equal to 10A. Therefore, value of A is coming minus 1 meter per second square. Whenever acceleration value comes negative, we write here not possible. Not possible we write. Not possible. Acceleration should not be negative. Not possible. Therefore, we write A value 0. We'll make it 0. Value of acceleration less than 0, that is negative, is not possible. What is the meaning of this? The body cannot move in the direction of friction, no? Did you understand my point, what I'm saying? A is coming negative 1, that means the body is moving in the opposite direction. Will it ever happen? No. Acceleration can never be negative. When it comes negative, you have to make it 0. And how much is the friction offered by the body in that case? Friction offered by the body will be equal to this value, the 20 Newton only. They will say force of friction is equal to 20. Force of friction is equal to be like 20 Newton. How can we have the answer coming 0? We can have the answer coming 0 only when these two of them are equal. These two of them are equal. Then only the value of A will come 0. No, the F and F must be equal. Then only the value of A will become 0. How much is the value of force here?
10.
How much is the value of force?
10.
10. So the friction value will be 10. Friction will be equal to the applied force. Friction also will be equal to 10. This is what we calculate. So it is the maximum value of friction. Maximum value of friction. And when the applied force is lesser than this value, then the force of friction will be equal to the applied force, whatever force we are applying. You have to make the value of acceleration 0. When A comes negative, we have to make it 0. And in order to make it 0, these two must be equal. This one and this one must be equal, both of them. Capital F is how much at 10? The friction value will also become 10. This is the maximum measurement of friction, 20 Newton. But we can always choose a value lesser than that. When the applied force is less than this value, then the friction offered by the surface will be equal to applied force, whatever force we are giving. What I mean to say, I'll give one example here. Just have a look. Here is a body. I'll give a very small force. Is the body moving? I give a small force. Will the body move? It will not move. Why? Because the force which you are giving on this body and the friction is equal. They are balancing each other. The body doesn't move. Acceleration is 0. A value is 0 here. I'll increase the force, yet the body doesn't move. First I give 5 Newton and body doesn't move. How much is the friction offered by the body? It's a 5 Newton. Now I'm increasing the force, I'm making it 10 Newton. Body doesn't move. How much is the friction given by this body? It's a 10 only, 10 Newton. They are balancing each other. I give a force of 20 Newton and yet the body doesn't move. How much is the friction given? We say 20 Newton. But now I'm giving a force like this and the body moves. Then the friction value will be equal to the maximum value of friction, which is 20 Newton here. I'm talking about this case. Then the friction value becomes 20. When the body starts moving. Value of friction cannot be more than 20 Newton, cannot be more than this value, mu and value, but it can have any value lesser than that. So this is called the value of limiting friction, limiting. This is the maximum limit. Have you understood my point, boys? Tell me. We know the fact of when does the body remain at rest. The body will remain at rest when the forces are balancing each other. Forces must be equal and opposite. I'll give a force of 5 Newton. This way the friction will be the opposite way, like this. Body is not moving. That means my force applied and the friction values are equal. 5 and this is also 5. The force of friction value will be equal to 5 Newton. Now I'm increasing and making it 10 Newton. Still the body doesn't move. That means they are balancing each other. Force of friction is equal to 10 Newton. I'm talking about this situation. Till 20 Newton, it will balance. It will be having self-adjusting property. Whatever force will apply, it will adjust that force and cancel it, neutralize it within a limit. But beyond that limit, it will not be able to adjust, rather it will start moving. Then that friction value will be equal to 20 Newton. Have you understood? Have you understood, boys?
Yes.
I'll give one question from there, you get an idea. Please
So,
write a question. Please write a question, then you get a better idea. Okay, write a question. Right. Find the force of friction. Find the force of friction. Find the force of friction between the body and the surface, between the body and the surface, as shown in the following diagram. That m value is 5 kg. Between the body and the surface, friction you have to find.
Sir,
Both
from
the friction. Right.
So the question.
Find the force of friction between the body and the surface in the following diagram. And please write down here. It is given. Newton and mu value is given 0.2. Mu value is given 0.2. Here is a question, and question is asking you find the force of friction and find also the acceleration. First question is find the acceleration, and the second question is find the force of friction. Two things you have to do: find acceleration and the force of friction. How will you do? I give you a minute time. So you just calculate. First, you will be writing weight here mg. Normal reaction will come here. That force is equal to mu n. We can write force of friction is equal to 0.2, and here that mg. 0.2 and mg value is 5 into 10. 50. What is the answer? Answer is coming how much? 5 to the 10. So 10 Newton. Friction value is coming 10 Newton. This is the max value. F max value is coming 10 Newton. Now what is the formula? What equation can we write for the acceleration? How much? I'll write the formula 20. We can write one equation if you want. Write as F minus F is equal to ma. You can show the direction of friction. Friction will act like this, opposite. This force is 20, friction is 10, mass is 5 into A. This is 10 is equal to 5A. Therefore, A value is coming 2 meters per second square. That means the body is moving. The value A is coming positive and greater than 0. That means the body is moving. Fine. Therefore, force of friction is equal to how much? Therefore, force of friction equal to this value only, whatever value we are having, this value, 10, so we write 10 only, 10 Newton. 10 Newton. Okay?
Yes,
Have you understood
sir.
what?
Yes, sir.
By chance, I take this force equal to 5 Newton. By chance, I am taking the force equal to 5 Newton. By chance, what would have been the answer now? Applied force value is 5. We'll put 5 here. This thing will even change. What will the answer coming now? Tell me. This time, what is the answer? How much is the acceleration value?
Zero.
Tell me. What is the value of acceleration?
minus 0.
Minus 1. What will you do now? Is it possible? Will you accept this answer?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Then what you write here? Write here not. You will be writing this one. Not possible. You have to write this. Not possible. What will you do immediately then? You will make the value of A 0. What will you do? Make the value of A possible, which is 0. What does it mean? Is the body moving or the body is not moving? Tell me. Is the body moving or not moving? Not moving.
So moving.
The body is at rest. A is 0. With acceleration 0, how will body move? You are making the value of A 0, so that is the body is not moving. Okay, how much is the friction then? What is the value of friction then? In that case, what is the value of force of friction then? Tell me. How much is the value of force of friction?
0.
Say, not 0. Friction cannot be 0. When the friction is in the body, will move like anything. A value, please try to understand this fact. Okay, A value you are making 0, and this will be possible. Come to the first equation. Okay, come to the first line here, equation. A will be 0 only when these two quantities must be equal. These two quantities must be equal. Then only the value of A will come 0, no?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting my point? That means what is the value of this? Force is 5, then friction must be 5 only. Then only the answer will come 0. Then we write the force of friction is equal to 5 Newton. 5 Newton. We will not write 10 Newton. This is the maximum value. Lesser than this value is possible, less than this value. But more than 10 Newton will not be possible. That is, whenever body doesn't move, within this limit, it will adjust the force applied. Whatever force we applied on the body, friction will be equal to that value, equal to that same value. Well, how much force we are giving? 5 Newton, then friction will also be equal to 5 Newton. Why? Because A was coming negative and we are making it 0. The body is not moving. Have you understood? Tell me. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Please respond. Suppose I increase the value, I make it 8 Newton. What is the value of A coming now? Tell me. What is the value of A? If I make it 10, 8. This force is still lesser than 10 Newton, no? F value is putting 8 over here and F value is putting 10. A will come, still negative will come. 8 minus 10 is coming minus. That means A you will make again 0. How much is the friction value now in this case? What is the value of friction?
8.
8 Newton, yes, 8 Newton. Friction value will be equal to 8 Newton. If it is 9 Newton, it will, the force of friction will also be 9 Newton because the body is not moving. A was coming negative, I made it 0. Now it is 10 Newton, it will be also 10 Newton. But if it is 11 Newton, then the acceleration will come positive. The body is moving. How much is the value of friction? The value of friction will remain this only, 10 Newton. It cannot exceed this value. It cannot exceed this value. Understood it?
Sir,
Yes, yes.
if acceleration is
Yeah.
0, it can be uniform velocity, no?
The body is at rest not here. The body is not moving only. The body is at rest on the ground. So there is no motion. So when the body already moves, then it may move with the same constant velocity. The body is shown there on the surface at rest, and you are giving a force like this. The body cannot have uniform velocity. No, the body is at rest simply. Understood? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll continue with the same topic tomorrow onwards. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.